Welcome to the Business Spotlight series. My name is Dona Kappmeyer, and I'm the CEO and firm owner of Capital Game Plan Consulting and Action Coach in South Texas. And I am going to be your host for today. I'm very excited to have our special guest, Gil Rodriguez, on our show. Gil is the co-founder of Sapphire 3D Builds here in San Antonio, Texas. Today, we're going to speak with Gil about his journey to get to where he's at and the challenges and successes of owning and operating a business. If this is your first time on our channel, please be sure to like and subscribe so you can get notifications when we publish new content. Well, Gil, welcome to our show. It's great to have you on.
Hey, thank you very much. It's my honor. Thanks for having me. This is great.
Oh, this is going to be fun, and I'm really excited about the services and the product that you have to share with our audience today. So let's go ahead and get started.
Let's go.
All right, very good. Well, let's talk a little bit about your business. And how is your business structured?
Well, my business structured. I think that to understand it, let's talk about Sapphire 3D. What
Awesome.
it is, and then I think it will be easier to understand how it's structured. So, Sapphire 3D Builds is a 3D concrete printing construction company that looks at the industry through a different lens. We don't start with how we build homes, but we start with whom we building it for. And then by rethinking the entire process from marketing, buying, the consumer experience, the employee experience, um, we are focused on something a little bit bigger. That is the big mindset and the lens that we're looking at it through. And that is bridging the gap between people and the American dream. And we're doing that by creating quality homes and quality communities through innovating processes and systems. So when we look at how it's structured, we are looking at it through those lenses as well. How is that 3D structured? And and it starts with people, right? So we are three partners: myself,
Okay.
Kathy, and Joe Page. Kathy's from San Antonio. Joe Page, my really good friend and fellow veteran, lives in Las Vegas. Two superstars, and then we have some key ninjas. I call them ninjas.
I
Yeah,
love that.
they're very familiar with the industry and have open mindsets on how to get to where Sapphire 3D wants to get to.
Fantastic. So the American dream being home ownership.
Right? If you close your eyes and think about the American dream, which this is how we started, right? With a big
Hmm.
vision. It was like, what is it? And the first thing that came to place was a feeling. Well, and then the vision of getting married, of having kids, having the kids play safely in the neighborhood, having a beer with the neighbor, barbecue, going to work, coming back to my place. This is mine, home ownership or business driven Americans. So we've noticed, and when we started this, we noticed the generational disparity, if you will. So at least two generations think that the American dream is not achievable. They cannot
Yeah.
reach it. Like any goal, if you cannot reach the goal, why am I going for it? I mean, what you did, Grandpa or Dad,
Yeah.
I can't do it anymore. I think it is from four out of every 10 people below 50. They don't think the American dream is achievable anymore. So that is what we are talking about. How can we do it? And yes, 3D concrete printing is a way, magnificent way to do it, but it's not the all. We have to rethink of how we are marketing it because we are marketing to the people that already gave up on this dream. So how we marketing this new American dream, this new concept, is that things have to change. So if that has to change, we have to change on how we think about things, how we produce things. not just on sales and marketing, but the admin piece as well. How are we going to cut the process, the buying process from this much to this much to this much to this much, where it's just a few clicks on an app. So we rethinking the entire process right now, and we are extremely excited about it.
My goodness, right? So, what you're doing is now trying to address filling that gap for a group of individuals who believe that the American dream does not exist. So, how do I do that? So, let's dive into that as far as the company and what it does. So, let's explore that a little bit more. Let's talk about what the company and how is it going to do that?
Yeah. So how we're going to do it is everything starts with a mindset,
Hmm.
bringing the right people, because we're talking about it in a ownership view. The thing is that everybody needs to own this vision. Everybody needs to own the processes and systems, come up with great ideas, listen to each other, and go back. We call it battle testing. Let's battle test that, right? And the
Nice.
what ifs. Um, and I don't say it loosely. Almost everybody is a veteran in Sapphire 3D, and it wasn't on purpose. It's not like we went out looking for veterans, but it seems like that we tend to magnetize with those that share the same values and culture.
Yeah.
So I think that is, without going into really big details or those fine details, that's how everything started. It's finding the same people, the same beliefs, the same mindsets, the values, and and just putting that culture together and saying and starting with a yes, we could do this. We know that this is how we've we've always done it, or the industry's always done it, but
Yeah.
we know there's better ways to get there. So let's start planning. So how we do it, everything started with a campaign plan. After I started talking with the partners, right, we brought extremely intelligent people, and we started with a campaign plan. Okay, we started with the vision. I'm sorry, with that vision
Mhm.
of the American dream, and then we started with a campaign plan. We have lines of efforts, objectives, like clear objectives and tasks associated with all those objectives. We have desired KPIs. When we brought more people as part of this campaign plan, how are we going to structure and build the foundation of this company? We started battle testing this campaign plan. Um,
Okay.
yep, and that's how it started.
So battle testing. So where are you at as far as your phase in the process of realizing your vision and your dream of the American dream, if you will?
Oh, that's great. I was at church this weekend, and the pastor was preaching about God telling us to dig ditches, right?
Okay.
To um to make space for a miracle, to make space for God, and what it means is that God comes and miracle comes when you are ready, when you are prepared. So that's what we did. We focused our time on 2025 to dig a ditch, to get ready. 2026, we're going live. So I can't talk about two projects that we are going to start likely in March, but they're going to be
Okay.
in California, focus on the veteran behavioral health and their families, with two very important partners, brilliant people. Again, you're going to hear me a lot talking about people, because I just love brilliant people, and we have to highlight the good on people in the community and what we do for each other. So we partner with two different companies that are bringing this extraordinary concept on how to build a community of veterans. They're going to be in California. um, and how to sustain and help their behavioral health in their families and grow them and bring back purpose. So two of our projects is going to be in California starting this year.
Okay.
The other project that we're racing to is in San Antonio. We want to bring this to San Antonio.
Yeah. Yeah. Heck yeah.
We are looking at some acreages, about 77 acreages in San Antonio, uh, where we can bring it here. So that is the next step as well. We call it because everything is militarized for if you're gonna put a whole bunch of veterans together, we're gonna militarize this thing, and I believe a really good thing. But we call it racing to the sprint line. We know
Interesting.
we know that, or Operation Racing to the Sprint Line. We know that we're gonna start heavy. We're gonna start with 2 or 3 projects simultaneously. That is spring. But like for any athlete, if you're not warmed up, if you're not ready, and you're gonna start sprinting without being in that condition, you're gonna fall on your face.
Yeah.
So that's why we were trying to avoid. So we had something that we call rock drills, which is rehearsal of concept, very military thing. We had tabletops where we get all together, we think about ideas, we do movements in a piece. We go together. Okay, this is a red flag, or this is a friction. How are we going to fix this before we get there? So, and I mean, even though Tyson said that everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face, it's great. Great. If I get to fight with him, he's if he punches me in the face, I'm gonna die. But if
Yeah.
but if I'm ready, I could probably stand back up. So 2025 again was getting ready. And then 2026, we are sprinting, and the entire team is so motivated and ready to start. It's incredible.
Oh my goodness, how exciting. Man, I'm so excited for you guys. So, is there anybody playing in this space? Do you have any competition that's doing what you're doing?
Well, we do not call it competition. We're actually collaborating.
Okay.
Let's start about looking and observing the people that have done it before, right? There's a really beautiful community in Austin that I got to see, uh, and I think that they kind of pioneered this, right? It happened a few years ago, actually.
Okay.
So and it's going out throughout the world, but you don't hear it. It's here and there, but we've been learning, we've been observing. Okay, what's happening here? We've been talking with them. What's not working? What is working? And we were actually collaborating with 2 strategic partners. One of those partners, they're building the machines, and these guys and these machines are great. We're actually going to California to meet with the other set of partners that are building with those machines, because they also are collaborating together, and we're going to collaborate with them. One of the lessons learned that we found is a new concept. So you're gonna go through some errors. So the first few houses, they're gonna be not so good. So in order to mitigate that, we are actually gonna start building with them. As we start uh, 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 the first phases and developing the land, our 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 crews and engineers are going to be collaborating, helping them build the one that they're actually building right now in California.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
so and then when we start building ours, they're going to come to us and start building with us as well. So the lessons learned and those first headaches, we are likely not going to have them, or mitigate it a lot in order to just deliver a better product from the beginning.
I love that. Love that. Lessons learned. You can take that and implement it here so that you don't make the same mistakes.
Yes.
Right. Right. And you get more efficient and you can do it quicker. Right. That's fantastic. And with less errors. Love that.
And better
So
quality.
better quality,
Better
100%.
quality. Yes.
So 2025 is kind of that setup year for you. What kind of hurdles did you have to overcome this past year?
I would say time is first, right? because we have to get this right.
Hmm.
Uh, timing is everything. You do not want to be sitting and planning and preparing forever. There has to be a strategy on how to start as you preparing. As you don't have a product, we have to start getting there. So getting people to
Hmm.
believe in you, getting people to believe in the team, getting people to believe in the vision. That was that has been, well, it started like that, but it created momentum. There's a lot of people, a lot of lovely people that want to see this succeed, and that's great. The other one was changing mindsets. Right? Changing mindsets is not an easy task.
No, it's
It's not
not.
it's not an easy task, and it goes back to time. You cannot expect somebody that's been doing something this way to just night and day. This is how we're doing it now, but it's a journey, right? Hey, let's go this through. Let's go through this vision together. This is how I'm seeing it. How are you seeing it? How can we do this X, Y, and Z? And and I'm telling you, team, people make the difference. And when people team have the same mindset, we share the same culture, the same set of values, we can make whatever happen. It's amazing.
Oh my goodness, those are great, great, great lessons. So we've got 2026 for you as a sprint year, and great things are going to happen. Where does this business, where do you see it being in the next 3 to 5 years?
Amazing. So one of our super genius ninjas, he is big on data center, right? And optimizing how we use energy and cooling and all that stuff. He also brought some other strategic partners from a different country as well. And in order to see how can we improve and data centers, and also how can we include AI within the homes, AI homes.
All right.
We see this first helping veterans a lot, specifically on the behavioral health side. But as we keep moving into the future, because the future is coming fast,
Yeah, no
we,
doubt.
we like it or not, it's like this is present, now it's future.
You bet.
It's coming along a lot. So we are seeing, and we are, as we're building our first ones, we're integrating AI, we're integrating robotics. We are seeing how we can benefit this American dream, not as we saw it a few years ago. It's like is how we could see it in the future. We are always skating where the puck is going. We cannot skate where the puck is at. So that's our other mentality. We have to go where the industry, where the technology is going. So we have
That's
somebody solely just focus on that piece.
that's an interesting quote. Can you repeat that? You are skating where the puck is going, not where the puck is at. So you've got to be heading in that direction.
And it's not my quote. It's definitely not my quote. It's been around. I learned it from one of my bosses a while back. Love the guy, and he always said it. He always said it, and he put it in everybody's brain. You have to skate where the puck is going to.
Well, I must steal that. So, well, so thank you for that. Thank you for sharing that. Maybe it's Wayne Gretzky. Who knows? You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. That's a Wayne Gretzky quote. Maybe it's him too who said that, but that's a great quote that you've got to go to where things are going and not
Mhm.
where it's at. Beautiful. So if you were to define, like you've got a lot of successes and a lot of wins, even though you're still in that launch phase, what would you define as success for you? What does that look like for you?
Well, success is looking at the first day, and now how we have how we have 9 people with Sapphire 3D working on the same goal. We are about to 2x very soon. Um, we have these strategic partners. We're traveling to California to deep dive into these machines. In February, we're going to have a capital partner meeting, which we are looking forward to. We're inviting more people to be part of this dream, part of part of this company. I'm inviting them to meet our ninjas
Yeah,
and have a conversation. So yeah, that is success. I think that is 100% success. If I close my eyes, I could see the company thriving in a few months. And everybody in the company feels the same way.
beautiful. Well said. If you could give our audience one piece of advice with all the experiences you kind of have under your belt to date, what advice would you give to those business owners?
People, people, people. I just said it. I have to repeat it. People will make you or break you. It will make a company or break a company. It will it will crush you or it will lift you up. Uh, the right people is the key. We have to look into more into into character and then skills, right? So what I mean by that is I could teach skills. I could find people to teach skills, but character is really hard to teach. This is something that your mom and dad taught you, or if not, your drill sergeant. But I would look at character over skill every day. So that's how you get great people to be aligned with you.
Well said. Well said. It's all about the people, right? And it's the whole is greater than the sum of its parts, and it takes a team, right? They talk about it takes a village to raise a child. It takes a lot of the right people to create a great company. So I'm glad that you really highlighted that because it is at the end of the day, it's all about the people, it's all about the community, it's all about who you have on your team and who you have along the ride with you.
Well said, well said, and also in on the people aspect as well. Our product is for the people.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So when we look at our product through the lens of people, our product will be better. It's hard to imagine, but it's also a mindset. Now we're doing this for people. Stop thinking about the product. Stop thinking
Hmm.
about how we're going to make this. Stop.
Hmm.
Let's think about people first, and then how are we going to bridge that gap?
You have a lot of clarity on your why. Why am I doing this? Why are we doing this? It sounds like you've got a lot of clarity on your purpose and you're going to figure it out how to do it because your purpose is that strong.
Oh, that's great. Yes, and it's not mine. It's the team's. The
Yeah.
team's purpose. I'll tell you that for free. We will succeed. We will make this happen. We will fail together, and we will get up together.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. We owe the success to us.
Yeah. What else would you like to share with our audience? What else would you like them to know about you or know about Sapphire 3D printing?
Well, believe in us. Sapphire 3D is a great company, up and running with great people, great partnerships. Please reach out. I would love to invite you to meet us. I already said it. We're meeting in February for the first time. Um, we want to bring this to San Antonio, and the only way we could do that is to bringing the community together. So hey, be part of the team.
Awesome. And what is the best way for folks to get a hold of you?
Well, either email Gil at sapphire3dbuilds.com, Facebook Messenger, LinkedIn, through you. So I'm accessible. My first name is Gilberto Rodriguez. I go by Gil Rodriguez. Um, so come on.
Awesome. Well, Gil, thank you so much for sharing your story. I am so excited about your company and what y'all are bringing to the market. I mean, this is literally a game changer, and you are going to be making the American dream come true for so many people who think that it's out of sight and not even an option anymore. So I'm getting chills even saying this right now because this is going to be life changing for so many people. And I'm excited that you're starting off with a veteran community and that you're going to be bringing this to San Antonio. So I'm excited about seeing you on your journey and your progress and seeing 2026 as a sprint year for you.
Thank you so much for having me. What a pleasure.
You're welcome. This is the Business Spotlight series with Dona Kappmeyer from Capital Game Plan Consulting and Gil Rodriguez with Sapphire 3D Builds. Please be sure to like and subscribe so you can continue to see our great content. And thank you for being with us today. Gil, again, thank you so much for being on our show.
My pleasure.
Bye for now.